An introduction to organic chemistry and biological macromolecules. Now again, except for water, pretty much the rest of us is made of carbon-based molecules or organic molecules. Organic chemistry is the study of organic molecules. Why carbon? Well, carbon, the carbon atom, can form 4 bonds. Not all atoms can form 4 bonds. So if you have something that can make that many bonds and you have a whole bunch of carbon atoms, then there is an enormous variety of ways that these things can be put together, which allows for the enormous variety of ways that we can have biological molecules, which allows for life's complexity. Now, the simplest of the organic molecules are known as hydrocarbons. They're simply made of carbon and hydrogen. For example, here is methane, here is ethane. They're both non-polar, they don't mix with water, they're both gases, and you can burn them. But of course the organic material in our body isn't hydrocarbons per se, but they have other parts to them as well. And they're referred to as functional groups. Now in this particular class I don't make you learn all the functional groups, but basically they're groups of atoms that you can attach to a carbon skeleton and change what it is and what it does. So for example, if I were to take away this little hydrogen here, and I were to replace it with a functional group called the hydroxyl, well that's not ethane anymore. That's ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Well, it's not a gas, it's a liquid. And it can mix with water, it's polar. And yeah, you can still burn it. So basically functional groups do affect the behavior of molecules. Now the molecules in our body are often quite large and they're referred to as biological macromolecules. And there are 4 examples of biological macromolecules: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Now all 4 of them exist as single units known as monomers and larger units known as polymers. So polymers are made of monomers. It's like a chain made of links. So each link in a chain is a monomer and the chain itself is the polymer. Now chains can be of any length, but that would depend on how many monomers you would have attached end to end.